if your ads feel more expensive than they used to. If ROAS is inconsistent, if some days look great and others make no sense, this is not random. And it's probably not the platform. What you're seeing is your business reporting something back to you. The problem is most founders are listening in the wrong place. I'm Jeremiah Allen. I help e-com founders who feel stuck figure out what's actually holding their growth back and fix it. Here's what typically happens. CAC starts creeping up, performance gets unstable, and the reaction is immediate. We need new creatives. Let's test new hooks. Maybe we need a new media buyer. So you start moving faster. More tests, more variations, more changes, and sometimes you get a temporary win. Then it breaks again. This is what I call the acquisition illusion, where you think you have an ads problem, but what you actually have is a system problem. And this is where it gets frustrating because from your perspective, you're doing everything right. You're testing, you're iterating, you're spending money, you're not sitting still, and yet the business feels fragile, unpredictable, like it only works when everything lines up perfectly, and that's exhausting. So let's reset the frame. Ads don't break, CAC doesn't just randomly spike, ROAS doesn't collapse for no reason. What actually happens is this. Acquisition is a pressure test. It's the first place your system gets exposed. At low spend, a lot of businesses can get away with partial truth. You can have a strong creative, a good angle, a warm audience, a decent offer, and it still works. But when you try to scale, you increase pressure. Now your business has to talk to more people, reach colder audiences, convert with less context, operate with less margin for confusion, and that pressure exposes whatever is weak. Let me make this very concrete. If your product market fit is fuzzy, CAC becomes unstable because different people are buying for different reasons. If your messaging is soft, your creatives have to work too hard and they fatigue faster. If your offer gets the click but not the commitment, you might see conversions, but your economics deteriorate downstream. If your targeting broadens too early, you start acquiring lower quality customers and performance gets noisier. This is the part most people miss. The ad account is not the cause, it's the messenger. So when founders say meta is weird right now, or ads just got harder, this creative died, what they're really describing is this. The system underneath is no longer aligned. And here's the shift that changes everything. Instead of asking, how do I fix my ads? You ask, what upstream assumption would have to be untrue for this to be happening? Maybe your message got broader. Your best customer changed. Maybe your offer is attracting the wrong buyer, or your product solves a less urgent pain than you thought. Those are system problems, not ad problems. Here's a simple way to think about it. When your flywheel is aligned, acquisition feels boring, stable, predictable, understandable. When it's not, you see volatility. You need constant creative. Performance swings. Nothing scales cleanly. So the goal is not lower CAC, better ROAS, more efficient ads. Those are outputs. The real goal is alignment between product, message, offer, and customer. Because when that's true, acquisition becomes a multiplier, not a struggle. So here's what I want you to do next. The next time performance drops, don't open Ads Manager first. Instead, ask what changed upstream. Did we broaden our message? Did we shift the offer? Did we change the audience? Did we drift from what actually worked? Start there. Because if you keep solving this at the tactical level, you'll stay stuck in the same loop. Short-term wins, long-term instability. But once you fix the system, everything downstream gets easier. If this is the first time you're seeing your business this way, this is exactly why I wrote the e-com flywheel. It's not a book of tactics. It's a system to help you diagnose what's actually holding your growth back.